Hi, my name is Felicia Paredes, and I'm here to present my narrative speech to you. I want to first start off by telling you guys a quote, and I love this quote. It means a lot to me, and I have it written on the walls of my room so that I never forget it. It goes, "We do not see things as they are, we see them as we are." This is from the sacred text of the Talmud, and it means that the way we perceive the world is only a reflection of who we are as people. And I think that a lot of us can relate to this quote. I mean, how many of us have ever been guilty of being negative at times, or seeing something as a misfortune rather than an opportunity? So I want to share an experience I had with you guys around 5 years ago when I was still a teenager and I didn't really care too much about the way I treated others. So it was a beautiful day in autumn, in November, and this is in Laredo, Texas, and I was 19 years old back then, and I was busy all the time. I took classes in the mornings, I worked in the evenings, and I squeezed anything else I wanted to do in between the two. I didn't really have a lot of free time, so this led to me becoming easily frustrated because I never really got to blow off steam. I was also in bad moods a lot, and I always thought that this was something that was normal, and because it's something that everyone goes through, because everywhere I went, work, school, anywhere, there was rude people. So on this lovely day in autumn in November, the wind was fresh and the breeze was nice, so I decided to drive with the windows down because we live in Laredo, Texas, and how often do we get to do that? I was running an errand for my dad, which typically consists of me driving back and forth around town. And this can easily become frustrating, especially when traffic is bad, especially downtown. So I pull up at a stoplight and there's lines of traffic all around me. At the head of the stoplight, I see an old homeless man. He doesn't have a cup with him, just a sign, and he begins walking down the line of cars. So I see a lot of people ignore him, some give him change just so he can go away, and others even roll up their windows. So he's quickly approaching my car, and I don't have any change, so I don't know what to do. I think that maybe I should roll up the windows and ignore him, but I didn't. Instead, I smiled, and he smiled back, and he said hello, and I said hi, and he asked me if I was doing alright, and I said, yeah, I'm okay. And then he told me to have a good day, and he waved me goodbye. After that, I drove off, but it occurred to me that he didn't ask me for change, he didn't ask me for anything. And then, after I exchanged a friendly greeting with this homeless man, I immediately began to feel bad, because I started thinking, what if I just rolled up my window and ignored him like everyone else? But I didn't, and I was glad that I didn't. I was glad that I used it as an opportunity instead to be nice to someone, especially someone that might tend to be ignored a lot. I used to think that being good to others only meant being good to the ones that were good to you, but it doesn't. It's important to be good in life, especially to everyone, because the way you treat someone, no matter who they are, says a lot about who you are. I learned that being good to someone is a reflection of a positive attitude and optimistic outlook on life. So if a homeless person, under these unfortunate circumstances, can still be polite to people, what's keeping the rest of us from doing the same?